Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt for the continuation of our relaxed playthrough. Good evening, I hope your weekend is going well. We're back for 2 hours this evening as we continue on with Geralt's journey. In the last stream, which was last Saturday, we actually found Ciri. We have made it, and we have found her on the Isle of Mist, and we brought her back to Kaer Morhen, and that's where we finished because we were running out of time. So it was a good time to finish. We don't know what's going to happen next. I'm guessing we're about to see the Wild Hunt come and try and get Ciri. That's my suspicion, shall we say. But we shall see this evening, hopefully. But we've got 2 hours to see how much more we can do. That's the plan. Tomorrow will be the schedule as usual. The schedule goes live at 1 PM GMT with the live stream community post at 8 PM GMT tomorrow as well. So keep an eye out for that. There is also, the scheduled video has me talking live in it. Just talking about next week, what's coming up with the summer holidays just around the corner and things like that. So have a look if you get a chance tomorrow, and then we know what's happening. As for next week, our morning live streams, we have just about finished Days Gone, although the story is done. We had a look at Troopers and decided we're going to make it our 15th channel platinum. So that means we need to spend some time doing that. We're estimating 2 streams potentially. Obviously we could be wrong in how many streams is needed, but we don't know that until we get going. Hopefully we're overestimating how much we need. And hopefully we'll start Dying Light next week, as that won the public vote from last time as well. Right, let's get into this. Let's see what's going to happen next at Kaer Morhen. And we'll... I nearly messed up. I really badly messed up. I nearly went to delete the save game. Wouldn't be good.
Geralt found Ciri at last, on the Isle of Mists where the elven mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the Wild Hunt descended on them. They fled, Ciri teleporting them to Kaer Morhen, where their friends awaited.
No, we didn't get all our friends to come and help, to be fair. There were different reasons, different ones. Roach didn't come because we lost his lieutenant. Dijkstra didn't agree with how we dealt with his issues. Kira Metz refused because of how we finished off the mission with her. So we are down a few friends, to be fair. And obviously we don't know how this is going to go. That's the other thing. So, the mission is simple. The Battle of Kaer Morhen. Enter Kaer Morhen Keep and begin the council. That is all we need to do. Let's have a quick look at gear and where we're at in terms of what we have. We might as well quickly use the armourer and the grindstone before we get too bad, I suppose, as well. So we have got a better longsword, but I'm not too keen on using it. Crossbow's the same. I don't know why that's not on there. Why was the crossbow not on? It's weird, isn't it? It keeps changing some of the stuff. Do I take the piercing? Silver damage. I'm going to put those on as well. We have got medium armor. We have got the Griffin trousers and things, but they're too lower armor for us to use. We are currently using the Winter's Blade, the steel sword. Damage scales with character level. That's an interesting one. We'll see how that works as we go forward. And the Mastercraft, the silver sword. Crossbow with our split bolts. And armor-wise, we are using the Witch Hunter's armor, the Nilfgaardian Guardsman gauntlets, the Condottieri's boots, and the Tracker's trousers. A bit of a mixed match, to be fair, in all honesty, but there we go. Right, let's get upstairs, get sorted, and get ready, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a fight and a half. I keep wanting to press buttons that I know are nothing to do with this game.
Ha! You found her.
It's
They told
Zoltan.
me the hunt was after her, that those buggers might burst in uninvited.
Have a quick chat with Zoltan.
Hack 'em and mix. When this ploughing blows, it'll be bits and pieces, nothing more.
It's made explosives.
Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades will need honing, plate will need some hammering, that sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Zoltan's always been there
Plan
for
to
us,
top
hasn't he?
that by brewing some more, my hack 'em and mix. Shite so volatile you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very useful during sieges.
I bet it's useful during sieges. Okay, willing to craft. Can we craft anything that we need?
For me?
Of course, provided you have a diagram.
If this is a chance to upgrade any of the armor we're currently wearing, we can't do any boots. He's only an amateur craftsman, so I'm doubting we're going to be able to get anything decent here. It's worth a quick check just before, because I'm assuming this is going to be one hell of a battle. Ignore that. We can get him to repair our stuff as well. That's something we'll have a look at as well. Trousers? No. So there's nothing he can craft here for us, but he can repair all our currently equipped items. Nothing else being repaired really helps us, so don't worry about that. Does he have a shop? Oh, he does have a shop. I wasn't expecting him to have a shop, to be fair. We're not a high enough level for some of his stuff. Got an axe, heavy mace. I don't think we've used a mace of it yet. We've used an axe. Don't think we've used a blunt axe. I thought it was a hatchet. I'm not too worried about bolts. Diagrams does he have? Lesser runestone. Not overly. We've not used runestones the whole way through this. It's just not been something that I've used. Maybe we should have done. I don't know. I'm in two minds really. If we want to drop some weight, we could get rid of some of our stuff, to be fair. Don't want to get rid of anything. This Glar. That can probably go. It's got a bit of weight to it. And we'll get rid of the Hemorrhamian Poniard. I don't think I'm keeping it for any specific reason. And the gloves here are no good to us either, so they can go. We don't need the money. We've got 8,900 crowns, but you never know.
Alright, we'll talk later, Zoltan.
So at least with all our stuff is at its best. Can I can't use his table to... I don't want to loot. I want to use the table for my gear, but I can't. Okay. You better use a grindstone though. What's in this? And nothing in the chest. I did wonder. Right, who we got here?
Wolf.
Vesemir. The Elven Mage. He's concocting something. Right, we've got to go up and start the council by the looks of things. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I kind of feel like I'm unprepared. Obviously, I don't know what's about to occur. I don't need repair kits. I could take them, to be fair. They are ours, essentially. But yeah, I'm not sure we're prepared to fight the Wild Hunt. Not really, but... And I also feel bad that a lot of our people haven't turned up.
Think it over.
I will. I do my best.
I kind of thought there'd be more people
Should
here.
have said no.
None of your business.
Wrong. It is his and mine. Rather not have you behind our backs during the battle.
What is it now?
Why did you even bring him?
Because we need him. And we helped him, he helped us. I don't see the problem.
I need Letho.
Our opinions count too.
I need anyone who can face the riders of the hunt in battle. Your likes and dislikes, they count for a lot less than that.
You're making a mistake.
How are we making a mistake? I don't know. Why do they not like Letho? They think he's going to turn on us.
Fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree. We'll thrash him again this time.
Cool. Well, Letho seems happy. And the other two, not so much. Okay. I'm assuming this is the end of the story. And then obviously we've got loads of missions to do, and then we start DLCs. That's the way it seems to me anyway. Okay. As I say, I'm nervous about this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're ready for this. Only time will tell, I suppose. I kind of wish we had better armour, you know, proper Witcher gear. But we haven't managed to get the rest of it.
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
War Council time. And yeah, the Skellige Isles haven't come to support us because they can't. yeah, we do feel slightly let down by some of the people who tried to help. Roach, I can kind of understand, but we didn't have a choice with what happened to his lieutenant. And Dijkstra, we did everything we could for Dijkstra. If you don't look at our trousers, we look like a proper
Thank you
warrior.
for coming.
Trousers, not so
The
much.
Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
We've got to take the initiative.
Aradin, the king of the hunt. He's confident. He'll strike hard, hoping to defeat us with the force of the blow alone. We've got to take the initiative away from him. Foil his plan.
I'll generate a magic dome over the fortress. It will scatter them, force them to land in the woods.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
I like Lefto.
The hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. Soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Okay. We have to work together.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed.
This is going to be the fight of our lives, I'm sure.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No
I knew
one
she's going to
else
want to
that
fight,
chair.
that's the thing.
But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
Now, for the rest of the plan.
What else do we have that we can use?
I brought this Mahakaman mix.
That mix.
Flammable as bone-dry
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Plowing sticks to anything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's a laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember.
I was going to say, there's plenty of
we've got
places to
limited
prepare.
resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful.
That's a good point. What is good against the Wild Hunt?
We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Okay. What's the lab get us?
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Witcher traps, that's the best. Potions would be the most useful.
Always relied on potions. We should brew as many as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there.
Clear the rubble.
Swords we could use.
We want the
Filling in the
swords.
breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Oh, it's got a point. If they come through the breach, weapons or breach? Oh, the wall. I'm going weapons.
We'll need weapons that can pierce the hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
I think so.
Yes.
I'm hoping I've made the right
We
decisions.
don't have much time, so let's get
Ultimate
to work.
Unicorn, good evening. How are you? I can't read that, by the way. The only reason I could read it when you put it in a comment was it auto translated it for me.
Force into the woods, where Lambert, Geralt, and Letha will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals. Stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress.
I'm worried I've made the wrong decisions in how we're defending this place.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the
I don't know who we're going to lose, and
back to
potentially
the
we could
keep.
lose everyone. Same as there's people not come and helped because of decisions
Remember,
we've
Eric
made.
Can't get his hands on Ciri.
That's the thing during the
most
story. I don't know
Let's
how
look
this
at the
ends.
map of the fortress, figure out the details.
Let's hope we're ready. A few hours later.
Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
It's easier said than done.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly. Your potions.
Okay, we got potions.
Can't help but worry. We're short on meteorite steel
Thunderbolt
swords.
potions.
Got enough for everyone. Here.
Superior Swallow.
Vesemir dug this up for you. Gnome forged blade. Crossguard's elven handiwork.
Oh wow.
Cuts through armor like butter.
Rose of Sharroward.
Thanks.
I'll have to check on that in a second.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letho with us.
You know my opinion.
We do know your opinion. I'm ignoring your opinion. Letho is good. Right. Exit the keep and join Lambert when you're ready to face the Wild Hunt. I don't know if I'm ever ready to face the Wild Hunt. So let's check out this new sword we've just gained. It is the Rose of Sharrowed. It's a silver sword. Yerden, Axia, Intensity, and chance to stagger. It is, we lose the armor piercing and chance to poison, which I'm not too worried about. Does 12 damage more than our current. Obviously we have to use it. I think that's a given. In terms of potions, we haven't really used potions all the way through this. Superior Swallow. Taking damage does not interrupt regeneration. And Thunderbolt increases attack power. All these things we haven't really used throughout the game so far. We'll see whether we do or not when the time comes, I'm sure. Enhanced.
Lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
Okay, we've enhanced our gear. I suppose we're time. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I think it's time to face the... Oh, Ciri's here, actually. Oh, the food there. Let's speak to Ciri before it all begins.
Serious talk coming.
She doesn't like being put on the sidelines. Remember, you can't put yourself in danger.
They're after you. No matter what happens, you can't put yourself in danger.
Want me to sit and wait while others risk their lives for me?
She's going to join in at some point, isn't she?
Listen to me this once. Don't take matters into your own hands.
Don't treat me like a child.
Didn't even do that when you were one.
I like it when you smile. Come here. Everything will be all right.
Will it, though? I am concerned about who we're going to lose. I really am. But there's nothing we can do about it now. The time has come. All we can do is hope we're ready for this. Igni is on. I need to... I need dimethium bombs, I think, as well. Hang on a second. Pretty sure they were saying we needed dimethium bombs. Although I don't have any. I don't know if they were going to give us... Someone said they were going to give us bombs, I think. Let's see what we've got. Concoctions. Superior. I'm pretty sure they're going to give them to us. Because that's all we need to use to close the portals. We haven't really used bombs that much either, so I'm not that experienced in them, so that's going to be interesting. Right, all we can do is hope that our friends have been are enough. The ones that haven't turned up, we won't forget. Let's Time they ask for help, they won't be getting it. And Ciri is looking very impatient. We look like a true warrior, other than our trousers. Our trousers are horrendous. We don't have much choice. I am concerned about who we're going to lose, though. That's my only concern. Everyone is getting ready. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. The Wild Hunter here. The air is turning cold. This is where it begins. It's all been building for this. And all we can do is hope that our decisions have been right for us. You know, we've not got everyone here because of our decisions. But at least we can say we've made the decisions that were right for us at the time.
See that? It's starting. Woods, now.
We gotta go. Wild Hunter coming. All I can do is hope we've got enough people and we don't lose too many. Come on, Bessemir. I'm not looking forward to this. Thank you for the like, everyone. That was much appreciated. At least the people that have come to a raid are ready and they're willing to help. I'm disappointed with Ard Skelliger, but I can understand their reasoning at the same time, though. Ciri, I guarantee at some point Ciri's going to put herself in danger. She will not be able to stay out of the fight. Gamer Hillage, good evening, how are you? Yeah, there is no way she's going to stay out of this fight. Our biggest concern is our part and what we need to do. Got to hold that steady to make sure they don't breach the walls. Apologies, Nightbot doesn't like too many emojis being sent in one message, or too many emotes.
That spell, really something. And the invisibility.
It's just the way it's set up.
Sniff you out, so don't get too close. And you'll be visible as soon as you start fighting. Remember that.
So, we're invisible until we start fighting.
Only when he's nervous.
But they can still smell us and hear us, so that's something.
Bombs, by the way.
Aim at the portals. Be precise. I'm out of Dimeridium.
Yeah, we haven't had much practice with bombs. I'm not too happy about this.
They're here. Time to say hello.
Slow down. Element of surprise is key. Stay hidden. Give Triss a chance to show them what she can do. Then we'll hit him.
Fire first. I think that's a good idea.
Can conjure up more than a cloud of butterflies.
Lots more. Wait and see.
Next time you get the feeling I'm about to piss off Marigold,
okay, use the Dimetrium bombs or the Yrden sign to close all the hunt portals. Okay, we've got the bombs there.
Love these moments.
Remember, we're not attacking. We need to get to the portals. If we don't attack, they don't know we're there. Where are the other two? They are coming, I was going to say. Right, we've got one to our right. Let's head there first. We'll go up this way, I think. Okay, there's a portal. Okay.
Not that I don't trust this invisibility.
Close the ball, toss the mirror and bomb into
keep our
it.
distance from those creatures.
We should, because if we're within their range, they're going to know we're there. How do I... My big concern... There goes the bomb. Okay, we are going to have to defend ourselves a lot here. There's one down there. That should be one portal closed, I think. Down to the wild hunt. As you can't attack them when they're like that. Because that stops them taking damage. One down. I thought I've already closed... I've just closed the portal, surely. Right. Oh, I can't actually do it until I'm out of the bombs already. Jurden sign.
I hate portals.
There we go. So I couldn't actually use the bombs until after we'd killed everyone. So I didn't know. So I wasted 2 bombs there, really. Do I get anything from them? There's a bit of loot around them. Better check for the loot while we're here.
White wolf.
Just because I don't know what kind of loot we're going to get from. Where is it? That. Getting a few parts. I don't know how much of a rush there is. I don't think anything's happening whilst we're doing this, so we're okay. But yeah, the element of surprise there wasn't brilliant. And obviously we're out of the bombs now.
Damn it.
Make sure we hope the other 2 survive as well, that's the thing. It's not just us to try and think about, it's the other 2. One down. Trying to help our friends out at the same time here.
Gotta kill him.
Okay, Jurden sign. I wish I hadn't wasted them bombs now, to be fair.
Has to worry about.
Okay, 2 paws down. I really wish I hadn't wasted them bombs, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about those at the minute. I will loot everything we can from each fight, though. You never know what's going to be useful, that's the thing. Okay, final one. Let's see if we can deal with this one as well. To be fair, a lot of these guys have gone down really easy. I thought these would be harder to attack. But actually, I think we've done okay against them. Right, Jurden sign.
Problem solved.
That is all them done.
Geralt, come here. Look,
What's going on?
They're regrouping.
See the commander? Name's Imlerith.
Commander's there.
I remember him from back when I rode with the hunt.
Damn it. Spell's waning. We're becoming visible.
We're gonna try to kill him.
Too risky.
Pansy.
Lefo always liked to fight on the front foot, shall we say. Rain of Fire from Triss.
What's with Marigold?
Shit.
Something's gone wrong. That was the sign to get Triss to help us. Something's gone wrong though. Ciri's also made it outside, which wasn't good. We've leveled up, but that'll be by the by at the minute.
You were meant to wait inside.
I want to fight too.
I refuse to sit idle while you risk your lives for me.
We knew she was always going to fight. I didn't know we'd control her though.
Geralt gave the signal from the woods and Triss hasn't cast the spell.
Damn it. All right, run to her.
Right, we've got to get the Triss. Although there might be someone to deal with first. Oh, look at Zoltan. That's the way to take them down, Zoltan. I do like Zoltan. Right. Because I want to cool down a fire while it will strike your current location. Okay, we've got to run to Triss's aid. Form a charge. As long as you hold the button to grade the area of effect of your attack. New quest item. Okay, we need to... So we've got a new quest item as well. We're meant to, obviously we were meant to be out here fighting. But obviously Ciri was never going to wait behind, was she? There we go. Watch out. There's a sword gone. That's her sword back again.
Damn it.
That was quite cool. So Ciri was meant to stay away. Right, so far, none of our friends have died. That's a good thing. How long that'll last, I don't know. There's Lefo. I do like Lefo. They're holding them off. Just about.
Geralt.
Ball of fire. Triss finally come good. A big ball of fire as well. Where's Lefo? Oh, he's there. He was underneath on their bodies. Okay, the commander though is still there. Watching us go back. I love how we still got the trophy of one of the creatures we've killed still on our back.
The spell is waning. Blizzard's almost at the fortress.
Faster, Roach.
Don't stop! Marigold will shield us.
Okay, don't stop, just gotta go.
Wonder if it took him out.
Imlerith? Doubt it.
No way that took him out. We saw him watching us. Oh! That's not good. I've thrown off the horse. The blast of fire caught me there. Run back on my own. Roaches that left us behind. Just got caught there. Okay. Although that doesn't quite work. We come off the horse because we got hit by a fireball.
We need to close the gate before they get inside.
But yeah, it showed us coming back en route. That's not quite how it works, is it? Right, we need to close the gate. Right, where's the gate? They're everywhere. There's the gates. How do we close the gates? That's the question.
The gate, damn it! Shut the gate!
How do I shut it? I don't know how we close the main gate. Is it from above? Yeah, it's from above. We've got to fight our way up, I think. Right, we've got to keep going. We've just got to keep going.
Close the damn gate!
I'm trying to get to the gate to close it. We've got to fight our way through. I'm here, I'm here. The gate should be closing. There he is. I'm gonna say, how long will the gate hold for? Probably not that long, looking at that. Although we do have...
Lambert! Don't be a hero! Geralt, go to Lambert now!
We've got to go and save Lambert. Got himself surrounded here. Lefo's there as well. Gotta keep Lambert alive. Right, we saved Lambert.
Damn it! Stay with us! We gotta pull back!
We've got to retreat to the middle courtyard. I'm ignoring the loot now. There's no time to wait for to get the loot. We're retreating to the middle courtyard.
We gotta pull back! Yennefer's straight. Heads up!
Nice, there's one way to block the gate.
Fall back! To the
Dimitri Gom's on the only way to close will use the Yerden sign words where the close portal go near it and cast the Yerden sign.
Die, maggot.
Okay. Whoa!
Fall back! To the gate!
I forgot obviously that could explode. All our friends are fine as well. I don't know if they get hurt, they die or what.
Who's next? Take the passage to the main courtyard.
Passage to the main courtyard. That's this way.
Where's Eskel?
Damn it! He agreed he'd open that gate.
Hasn't done it yet. Means
He'll be fine. We've got Triss to worry about now.
Right. This fight isn't stopping, is it? Go and help Triss. All of us are here helping Triss now.
everything all right?
Yes, thanks. Things will have been shaky.
We had to fall back. They tried to get in through the main gate. I'm afraid they could succeed next time.
How's it looking?
Eskel, we have to retreat. He's in trouble. I'm going to help him.
Ciri's going to help Eskel. Okay, what's going on with Eskel? Okay, that doesn't look good. And he's on his own, which isn't a good thing. He's a very good fighter, but at the same time, is he a match for the Wild Hunt? Although, saying that, he's just got the bottom of his staff off. That's pretty impressive. No, he's in trouble. That's a big hit. Eskel's in trouble. Don't say he's gonna go. He's gonna die. No, here comes Ciri to his aid. What a hit that was. Nicely done, Ciri.
I can do it too.
Okay. They've been summoned. Doesn't mean the others aren't leaving as well, though. We're fine alongside Eskil. Whoa, she gets hit, loses health quickly. I took one hit, and that was her nearly dead. She's regenerating, but it's just taking time.
Should have stayed in the keep. Set your ass down like you were supposed to.
Right, it's not over yet though. More incoming. The way to do it. Right, I think we're meant to be heading down here.
Have to open the gate for them.
Got to open the gate to help the others get in.
This will be quick and painful.
Thing is, Ciri can't take a hit. She gets hurt so easily. That one down. She's still got some up there to deal with. She's a formidable fighter, but she definitely can't take a hit. Right, that's the gate opening.
Eskil's open the gate. We can retreat beyond it. Fall back.
As far as I'm concerned, everyone is alive.
To be out here.
Too late now.
Too late now, obviously.
They're coming in through the gaps.
Dimeridium bombs. You'll find more in the crates by the walls.
Okay, we got bombs.
Geralt, hold them back. I must form a circle of vitality.
Okay.
We've got to close the portals. If we don't, we die.
Not sure where. So we need to get the portals up here, Ben, by the looks of things. It's already gone. So this is. I don't have to use. I can use the Jurden sign as well to close them. To be fair, I don't have to use. But I need to get close enough to use the Jurden sign. That's the thing. Jurden. There. Back to ignite. So be careful. Right, it's all them taken care of. Gotta get to the other portal. Right, I've got there's some stocks of Dimetrum here. Come on. Right, we've got to get to the other portal over here and close this one as well.
Let's dance.
Damn the dogs. We should have patched up that wall.
So they've got him through the wall, which is we've made the choice not to patch it up for the chance to have potions, which we haven't used. I probably should have patched the wall. Bomb in there. I don't know if that's the, I probably wasn't the right. I've thrown the bomb, but I don't think it's in the right place.
Come on.
I can't hold them any longer. They're
Okay.
swarming the yard by the main gates.
Okay, we've got to get to the gate.
On my way.
Help Triss fight the wild hunt. This is getting all tense. I think we're doing okay. They're breaking the gate. Triss won't hold them, which is dumb. The Wild Hunter in. And we're frozen. That's not good.
Come.
Vesemir's got Ciri, that's the important thing. Oh no.
Where is he?
Shan't escape me this time.
Vesemir knows what he's going to do though. Can't let them take the Ciri. Saved her there, didn't they? Vesemir's in trouble.
She'll not abandon you. You humans are so impractical.
We haven't used any of Zoltan's fire potion tonic thing yet. So I don't know where that's going to come into play. She's not going to fight. She can't. She won't let Vesemir die because of her.
I forbid you!
She'll never let Vesemir take it for her. She would rather give herself up.
You always were an unruly child. I adored that about you.
She's got.
Now fly!
He knows he's dead. No! That's the first person we've lost so far in this battle that we're aware of. And that was Vesemir. I don't think they were expecting that from her. That's just the release of her power. None of them can get near her, can they? Are they running away? I think they are. So the guy with the staff has saved the leader. But them killing Vesemir unleashed something in Ciri. We always knew it was going to be a hard fight. I did not think we was going to lose Vesemir though. To be fair, I didn't want to lose anyone, but I suppose it was... So given we'd lose someone. The ice is thawing. Definitely need some better trousers. But what happened? He doesn't know, obviously, what's happened yet. Geralt's now seen it. Yeah, we never used... We did blow up one of Zoltan's things. Without realising it was there. With Igni, to be fair. Geralt's seen his sword's not on his back.
I was too late to help him.
There wasn't much she could do on her own, to be fair.
It's not your fault.
I should not have fled here to Kaer Morhen.
Avallac'h is weak, but alive. Triss is tending to the others.
The Avallac'h was the one who
he
stopped her
killed you.
completely killing everyone.
Killed everyone.
There's no blame, just grief.
I can't cry. Don't know how.
He didn't say, well, we don't want her thinking we're blaming her.
Vesemir's funeral. We should prepare.
It's a bit quick. I'm assuming everyone else is alive. It's just Vesemir we lost. Is my assumption. Midnight. We haven't seen Zoltan yet, we haven't seen Lefo. So I don't know if they're okay. I'm guessing they are, just on the basis that we haven't been told otherwise. There's everyone else. I'm assuming there is multiple endings based on who comes to your aid, and obviously we didn't have everyone come to our aid. So I don't know if in a different playthrough Vesemir could live. Obviously we don't look at guides and stuff, so I actually don't know if there are multiple. I guess there is based on decisions. If it's the only person who died though, I'm hoping that's a good result. You know, it could have been a lot worse.
yourself. No Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
He's got a point.
You don't know how it is to see someone you love die. Because of you. For you.
We all knew what we were signing up for.
This is why she could not
And
fight
you
herself.
saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you. Cover your tracks.
She's not going to want to hide anymore.
I will flee no more.
She's going to want revenge, isn't she?
Valhalla. For those who remain, death should never take precedence over life. Pay your last respects to your friend. Then we must hold council.
So we're not over by the looks of things, although we may have held off the wild hunt. Doesn't look like we're over yet. Battle of Kaer Morhen is done. Blood on the Battlefield is our new quest. We can talk to people around here as well. Let's speak to Eskel.
What's on your mind?
Kaer Morhen. Can't imagine this place without Vesemir.
Definitely won't be the same.
I'll head down the valley soon, then find somewhere else to winter next year.
Stay, I understand. Stay.
Come on, it's the only home we've ever had. Stay.
No, Geralt. Place has been dying a while. Last nail in the coffin today. Time we accept.
Good evening again, Optimistic Unicorn. I don't know what that says. Apologies, I can only understand and read English. I can read a bit of German. I only knew what it said earlier when you typed something in one of the comments because it auto-translated for me. How are you?
Please. She was my ward, too. And the old should only ever stick around to help the young. You know, this hardly ends your struggle.
I know.
Whatever you aim to do now, remember you'll find souls willing to aid you in Skellige. Myself, Krach, his children.
I'll remember that.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
I shall take another look at the wounded. But I'll need to go soon. I'll leave you some medicines.
Go in hell, Thermion.
Thermion did his part. He helped where he could. Right, who else have we got? We spoke to Eskel. He's obviously leaving. Lambert.
How are you feeling?
Please.
Thanks for everything.
Sure.
Something wrong.
What's eating you?
Do you seriously not know? Get lost. I'm done with this idiotic
Okay,
conversation.
there wasn't anything to say then. He's not too pleased with us.
Can we talk?
What about?
How are you holding up?
Holding up all right.
Love questions like that. Am I holding up? What? My dick? This is shit, Geralt, and you know it. Knew the old man couldn't live forever. Even told Eskel that when it came time, I'd get his sword. Fits my hand perfectly, you know? But Vesemir deserved a better death. Whereas he died like a louse. Crushed.
We'll avenge him.
We definitely will avenge him.
Rosy to me.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Okay. We've got Halmir here. He came to our aid.
There you are. Crying shame about Vesemir. I'm sorry.
Thanks for your help.
I had a debt to pay.
Straight back to Skellige.
Heading straight back to Skellige?
Wouldn't be right to tarry. War with the Black Ones won't wait.
Good point. It's all well and good on Skellige not being able to help us, but they have got their own war going on.
I know. Thanks.
Okay. Zoltan.
Come to see how I'm feeling. Thanks. Not bad.
That's good.
Son. Horrible about Vesemir. I know you were close.
Thanks. We were.
Listen, far be it from me to stick my beard, but it'll no scratch an itch. So don't take this the wrong way. I want to help, whatever you decide, but to my mind, we've got to counterattack.
He's got a point.
We've got to find the Hunt, Eredin, and charge at them both like a bull at a heifer.
Not that simple, though.
Not that simple, unfortunately. We have no way of finding them. They find us easily. Can take us by surprise whenever they want.
Forgive me, Geralt, but that's the blathering of a man who clearly can't snap out of it after a tragic loss. Drink it off. Sleep it off, whatever it takes. Just get yourself together and think things through.
To be fair, Zoltan...
I'll do that, Zoltan.
We're in for a lot. Okay, is there anyone else here to speak to? Yeah. Left vote.
That was tough.
We managed.
Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
Man, a few words. What will you do?
What will you do now?
Probably head east, cross the mountains. After that, we'll see.
Farewell.
I don't think he would have stayed either, to be fair. Okay, I think that's everyone here spoken to. The only people really we're missing is Triss, Kira, not Kira, Triss, and I can't believe I've already forgotten their
Ciri
names.
can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
Both of them are down
I'll
here
gladly
anyway.
argue with you about this some other time.
Oh, he's always had a scar, to be fair.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks
He's had it
for
right
your
from the
help,
very start.
and for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Ciri from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the Hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Okay, the lodge is in shambles.
Many of the Lodge's members are
How are
dead.
you this evening,
The rest
anyway?
are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
Okay, doesn't like we have a choice.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
To be fair, they owe us
Because
for
we
helping them
don't.
get out.
I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
Gotta protect you, you're right. She's right, but at the same time,
You're right. Prove today.
it's Mexican or Spanish. Yeah, I
Easier
did
to
auto
pat someone
translate
on
for
the
me in the
back and hope
comment
things
that you
will
did
work
earlier,
out
and that's
than
it.
it is to face the truth.
Other than that, I didn't know what it said.
Jirel possesses a great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns to control it, she should remain isolated.
First of all, bollocks. Second, if you're going to speak of courage, at least address me directly, and not through Geralt. I'm gone.
That's the worst thing she could do, though, is go out on her own. Although she survived until now, I'll go after her.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
She definitely needs to learn how
Is
to control
training
it.
really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the Hunt.
Fine.
Very true.
We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
That is true. If Ciri can control her powers, could be a bigger threat. I thought the story was ending there, but obviously not. We leveled up again to level 32 with 9 points to spend. We're just obviously waiting to see what skills we want to spend them on. 1,000 XP received. Yeah, I honestly don't know if that's the end of the story, or are we going to go and get our own back to Wild Hunt? That's the thing.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Ciri.
How many times must I try?
She's got no patience, has she?
As many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
She just wants to attack back. She wants vengeance.
First time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding.
Thing is, there was nothing she could have done.
How do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Think I know what might lift your spirits. Relax, you don't have to be good at everything.
Don't know about vanilla pudding. Could work. But nothing picks me up like Lambert's famous homebrew.
Suppose it can't kill me.
Might
as well try.
We're going to take you to go and get drunk. Sounds like we're about to go and get drunk together. A few hours later. Cat's got a bird.
That's strong.
Maybe you ought to try a different method.
We've tried at least 20.
Wouldn't let it worry you. Not like you need to excel at everything. You're great with a sword, an excellent archer. Leave the magic to mages.
Yeah. Pour me another.
So that is the answer. Drink until you've had enough. Strong alcohol was used to replenish alchemy supplies. Okay.
Geralt! Wake up!
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath.
Okay, we're heading to go and see the witches by the sounds of it.
Guest of honor.
Enlighten me.
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea?
Oh.
What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Dunno, will he though? How do you know about the Sabbath?
How do you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
How do you know he's going to be there?
He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come, we shall talk on the way.
We kind of need some clothes on first. I've got to visit the Emperor first.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Yeah.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
'Cause this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
It's not really our decision, is it? Yes, yeah, you should. Wouldn't if I were you. You've got to make your own decision. That's the right one.
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
Yes, you should.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do
I was going to say, we'll be there too.
So I should go?
He is your father.
Vizima is on the way. I suppose we can drop in.
There we go, it's on the way. That's the way to do it.
Ready?
I don't know, are we?
Let's go.
Okay.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
It's a plan. I'll give you that. It's a plan. But is it a good plan? That's the question. But we've convinced her to go and see her father first. As well. Again, I don't even know if that's a good idea at this point. Right, so Vizima, which is on the way. I think it's Vizima. This will be interesting, I'm sure.
Your Imperial Majesty, Geralt of Rivia,
Geralt.
and
Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton. Heiress to Innes Ard Skellig and Innes Anne Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara.
She has quite a few tiles, doesn't she?
Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
We're here thanks to Ciri. No, I always keep my word.
I always keep my word.
As do I. Your reward.
Need it more than you didn't do this for the coin.
Didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that.
I'm gonna say we're not setting her off.
Then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
It's not about the coin. Never has been.
I'm sure.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin.
Not about honor.
In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
She's allowing us to leave her to it.
follow me, sir.
We can get some new trousers, that'd be nice. She's too hell-bent on revenge to actually stay anyway, I think.
White Wolf, good to see you.
Oh, look who it is.
You had no trouble crossing the Ponta, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Bangleen? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order
She's not becoming the empress though. Can't be sure Ciri agreed to that.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
I guarantee she refuses it. Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard?
Well, we wouldn't, for a start.
Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate while they...
Geralt, we're leaving.
There we go.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Told him she wouldn't be taking the offer.
Well?
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
He offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. And thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
We knew she wasn't going to stay. That was obvious.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Okay. Where are we going to be next? I'm guessing in Velen itself. Yeah, Northern Temeria. 5 days later. The thing is, this time it's just us and Ciri. I somewhat doubt that's enough.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Hanged
Dead.
himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
A true shame.
Yeah. That was an early decision that didn't quite go well for us. We'll go through the questions.
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast
We've definitely
is
met the
observed
crones
here
before.
The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
She does, doesn't she?
Havelock's a good tutor.
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avallac'h told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avallac'h were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
So it kind of stands to reason he's going to be here then.
Judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Let's get this done.
Right,
We
let's
must
go.
reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
The question is,
folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts.
is it going to be as simple as getting there?
No idea why.
And before we go too far, we can do some upgrades. So we have now got our final ability slot to put an ability in, and we can also put in a mutagen there as well. The problem is I don't know what ones I want to do. Obviously we can increase attack power. We could probably merge some of these together as well to make them stronger. Sign intensity. Vitality isn't a big deal at this point. Froglet, Grave Hag, Neckers for attack power. And obviously skills. I don't really know what one I want to do at this point. We haven't done any alchemy skills, mainly because we haven't used alchemy. We could go for an alternative for Igni. We've got enough points to get unlocked. Pyromaniac. Or we could go for something combat based as well. When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points will be immediately consumed to restore it. The amount of it stored is based on the adrenaline points used. Crushing blows. What's this one? Strength training. I was kind of saving a spot for when we got one of the armors. In all honesty, I wanted to wait until we had one of the full armors for one of the schools, as that would then be a decent thing to have. Especially that one, the cat school. We obviously haven't at this point got it, so in some ways I kind of want to leave the slot open. Although saying that, we could put that in for the time being, and we're just waiting until we get the armor. Attack is the best form of defense. I like the look of that one. Go down there, and we can put a mutagen in. We'll need to do some. In fact, can we do it now? So, what do we got? That's vitality boost for greater green. What do we need for it? We need green mutagen, which is those. We've got enough to make it. Actually, that's actually pretty good. So we just need to make 3 of those. And then we can make a greater green as well. That last one not make? I might have moved off too soon there. There we go. So that can now go over here instead of this vitality, which only gives us 100. We swap that for the bigger one. That's 150 vitality now. That's a blue mutagen. That's sign intensity. We've got a large blue mutagen here. A greater blue, sorry, I should have said. As I say, we've not messed too much with alchemy, so we'll kind of figure this out. We've already got one of those then, so that doesn't bother us. Greater red, we need the basic red mutagens to increase our attack power. Currently we've got a lesser, and we don't have enough to make any more of those just yet. So that's something we'll have to do when we get the parts to do so. The base, actually, hang on a second. Oh, we haven't quite got enough, I don't think. No, we can make 2 red mutagens. We haven't got enough to make that. That would give us an attack power percentage of 7%. What is it currently? 5. So we can make one of those, and that would increase our attack power at the very least. So we'll put that on in a second anyway. Obviously then we need more. That's kind of it for the minute. If we go over to this one, and then we want, there we go, attack power is now plus 28%. Sign intensity is over there as well. Could increase our attack power if we wanted to. Sign intensity again, to be fair. We generally only use the Igni sign, to be honest. But we could put this in over here. Trophy achieved, Mutant. So that gives us an extra 14% sign intensity. Don't think we've got enough to make another one of those, to be fair. It's a lesser blue. I think that's all we can make there. To be fair, I probably can make 2 greater blues, to be fair. Green is vitality, so we've already got that, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's make another greater blue. The reason being, for the time being at the very least, until we get a red, any others, I'm assuming there's others, that increases their sign intensity quite a bit. So that's that one there. So that's another 20% sign intensity there. Which is pretty good, I think. The only reason we've got actually is because we can use it in dialogue. That's the only reason we have it, to be fair. Other than that, we don't really use it. What's that there? Lightning reflexes. Arrow deflection, precise blows, and muscle memory. I think that's it for the minute. I don't think we can do too much else, to be fair. If we go to our inventory. So, what did we pick up during the fight? I'm sure we picked up loads of stuff from the fight. I don't think we actually got much from it. We can sell both the Wild Hunt swords at some point. That looks to be all we picked up, to be fair. So I picked up more than that. Right, so if we go to, not world map, quests. So Bold Mountain is the mission we're on. These are the 2 DLCs. We have still got side quests and things to go back and do. We won't be starting the DLCs until we've finished all the other missions. I want to make sure we've cleared everything else first before we begin DLCs, because for me, that's how we've always done this. I want to throw in a quick save while I remember. Okay, let's follow Ciri then. We don't know what this is going to entail, so this could be interesting.
Claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe
Vanity, really?
he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalog's student.
I would not have said it was vain. This is somewhere we've not been before as well. I have no idea what we're going to find or see here. Yeah, I thought the battle at Kaer Morhen was probably it.
The White One once served the ladies.
Don't you dare shoot.
Let them approach. But they've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
So these are people that support the ladies and treat them like gods in a way. We'll sit by the fire.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
The best way of getting into somewhere is to learn about it. The best way to learn about it is to sit by the fire. There's no rush. If we rush into a situation, it could end badly. That's the thing. Got to take our time, scope it out properly. And the guy obviously knows of us because he knew we worked for the ladies previously. Okay, let's ask the questions.
Would visit you
if they favor us. My father told me they descended once, passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
We reckon they really did.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
No.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak.
This gate, why can't we get past it?
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
Okay, interesting.
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
Why have you got that crossbow at us?
The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now.
Can I kill him yet?
We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling, scared to death, and about 8 years old.
Stay calm.
Why do the ladies need your children?
Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
What's the blessing all about?
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring.
So you mean the seasons
when
then?
all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
The thing is, believing in something gives people hope, and when there isn't much else,
Heard enough about this.
that hope
We've
is
got
what
other
they need to keep
questions.
going. Okay, we've asked everything we can ask.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Okay. Will we be worthy before we go?
That's it.
We've got a merchant over here.
Greetings.
Show me your wares. I don't know what we need.
Look at your stock.
Trousers would be nice because our trousers are shocking. Obviously, he's not going to give us much money for the swords from the Wild Hunt, annoyingly, and what he has is shocking as well, to be fair. There's nothing there I'd say we need, annoyingly.
Farewell.
Plenty of food still. There is a blacksmith here.
We can never know.
Speak to the blacksmith. If only there was an armourer.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
We'll see what time of blacksmith he is as well, because there may be a chance we... 57. Seriously? They're worth... According to... When you look in your inventory, that swords and stuff are normally worth several hundred crowns. Yeah, when you go to sell them, they're worth next to nothing. We'll sell them anyway. Okay. Oh. Steel sword. Both better than ours. We currently use a Winter's Blade. Damage scales with character level. Now, that's pretty poor, to be fair, compared to these. But they don't have the armor piercing or the critical hit damage bonus or the chance to freeze. So, I don't really want to change to one. Well, I like armor piercing is good. That's the thing. The silver sword there does more damage than ours, but obviously we lose the Erdin intensity. We've got 9,000 crowns, plenty of money. I don't normally spend much money, to be fair. Ardent's inside intensity doesn't help us, but armor piercing is pretty cool to have. That doesn't do anything. There's some proper damage here though. That's Dorian sword. Again, we lose a lot. The only one I'm considering is that. What I want to see first is, can he craft? What level is an amateur? So he's not going to be able to craft anything, I don't think. We may just have potentially something he can make sword wise, but I don't know. It needs to be a high level. No, so no steel sword he can make. That's going to help us. No silver sword either. So actually, he can't do anything that helps us at this point. We can repair our gear though. 148 crowns. The one I'm thinking about is a silver sword. Just because the damages are so much better. We don't really use the Yrden sign or the Axis sign, so that doesn't really matter. The armor piercing's the big thing. And obviously we've got this one here as well. Not that one. Where was it? That does more damage, but yeah, we lose too much with the others. Winter's poker. We can have a poker that does more damage. Yeah, a lot of these are no good to us till we go level up. That's the problem. The steel sword, I would change it for something if it had some bonuses, but without the bonuses, it's probably not worth it. With an extra 35 damage, but our silver sword, extra 36 damage, and on top of that, armor piercing as well. It's going to cost us a bit of money, and we don't spend money very often, so I think we should. There we go. We have brought a new sword for ourselves.
So long.
An armor would be nice because I want to change my trousers because they look horrendous, and I don't normally care about how things look, but still. Okay. So that silver sword was one we got at Kaer Morhen. I didn't expect it to last too long, to be fair, and obviously it hasn't. Mainly because of the damage that one can do. Okay, is there... Consider we've just seen a blacksmith. There's no armour, unfortunately. An armour would be nice, but there isn't one. Right.
Ladies.
Gonna make it through the people by the fires that are hoping for a look at the ladies.
Look, a child.
That's a child we know.
I know him.
Yeah,
Name's
Johnny. Johnny is here. Wow.
You're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me. As I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Ciri. Nice to meet
Good
you.
old Johnny.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
He might know our way in. Let's find out what he's here first.
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What
Fair
about
enough.
you?
We're looking for the path to the summit.
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you?
Worse.
Even more so.
Figured as much. Oh, path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Why won't we get the key?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed to top the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Then
Good
go
point.
find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
The crones got any guests?
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the crones.
Big bloke, in full plate.
Yeah, that'd be him.
Going the right way. He's atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday, heading up this path.
So we know he's here.
Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
We gotta try though.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
It was nice to see Johnny again though.
Moons are rising.
Always nice to see Johnny. Right. Are they going to allow us through, or are we going to have to try and get round a different way?
It's not ready. You've got to wait.
I'm trying to follow the path it's given us, but they're all queuing for food there by the looks of things. None of you are worthy.
It's
Right.
clearing up.
Are we going to be worthy?
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man? Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Well, there we go. Ciri's doing it. I'm going with her.
If she goes up the mountain, I go with her.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend her.
No way she's going up there alone. What's this about?
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honour to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
Okay. Appearances can be deceiving. I'm worthy.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
What's the challenge?
What kind of challenge?
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and bathe in the waters below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's deep. The water's murky.
The water has something in it.
I accept the challenge.
Okay, we're going to go in the water. Bathe in the waters beneath the ground after descending the cave. Guarantee there's something in that cave.
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Oran.
We're going to go and get it. Find the coin. That's the task.
Now, bring me the coin.
Well, don't we have much choice, is there?
Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
Right, okay. Okay. The coin is going to be down there. Let's go get some air, and once we're full on air, we'll come back down. I'm heading down there by the looks of things. Crossbow needs to be ready, because obviously there's going to be drowners in here. Missed it. Drowner down. Can't see the coin yet though. Is it there? What's that? We got it. Is there anything else in there? There is, a chest. Was that it? I think that's it. Need to get out of here quick because I'm about to start drowning. I risked it for the chest. I thought, while we're there. Oh, we got close there. I don't know if you missed anything else down below. I want to do a double check just in case. Other than ingredients there. Just double checking we haven't missed another chest in here. We open that one. No, that's it. We are good, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm not sure the diagrams we gained from that. There's a couple of diagrams in the chest. I should have slowed down, but I'm just more conscious of drowning, to be fair. Well, we survived. Right, let's see what we had. It doesn't tell us, does it? What we just gained. Diagram was the Tsushima blade, I think I just said. Yeah, the Tsushima blade was a diagram. Those blades. The Tsushima blade. Let's have a look at it if it's any good. If it is, obviously, then we've got to try and make it at some point. Assign sword superior. It's not there. Okay, it says we did make. I don't know. It did say we found the diagram for. We'll have to have a proper look when we actually.
Just wonderful.
What is it? Oh, it's a fiend. Of all things. We haven't fought these things before. They pack a punch. He's got his eye on us, that's the problem. Which means we can't hit it at the minute, so that wears off. Right, there we go. He's using its eye to stop us there. That's a hit. Managed to stop the eye there, which is what we needed to do. Down. The fiend is down. Ah. I'm glad we defeated it. And that was getting a bit tired. I thought, oh, don't tell me we're going to die to a fiend. We've defeated one before. It's the eye that does it. Once they get you under the eye control, it's so difficult. Because you can't actually get a shot in. Okay. That may also not be the last thing we have to face either. Here, to be fair. Although actually it might be because there's nothing else showing up. Okay, go and give her the coin.
I was beginning to worry. Come, let's get the key.
Something's afoot. Something's nigh. They're back. What do you want?
We got the coin. What's on the peak?
Can't help but be curious. What's at the summit?
Tell him.
The ladies dwell there, but only the chosen may look upon them.
I know that. I want.
You'll learn nothing else here.
Okay.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Marika will open the gate for you. Now go.
There we go. We can go through the gate. We can meet the ladies.
That went smoothly.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zubul.
Everyone's howling.
Something's nigh.
Something's nigh. Right, we do need to be conscious of the time. We've got about 20 minutes of the stream left. I don't know once we get into this, how far it goes. So we're going to be conscious of time a little bit here. Okay. We're here. There's the gates. They're open. There's something in here. Troll. Which troll though? Is it one we know or is it not? That's definitely not one we met before.
Girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial.
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize
Thanks for the like, Will. It was much appreciated.
The Defiers, Orin. A death sentence.
The lady tricked us. Oh. Yes, the lady tricked us. We hadn't passed the test of diving for the coin. It was a trick all along.
One tough son of a bitch.
Wasn't that bad, to be fair.
I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalark said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
There's no way she's going to let us go after him.
Let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors.
We're going after Imlerith then. On a piece. 2-1 us.
2 out of 3.
Fate has decided.
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
They're extremely dangerous. Be careful.
You too.
Okay, it's where we part. Hopefully, us going after Imlerith was the right thing. Now, this isn't on the floor we can pick up. I know. We're Ciri now. I wonder, are we actually going to fight the crones with Ciri? Because Ciri can't take many hits.
Down there.
We are Ciri now. Okay. So we've got charge, blink, and a magic amulet. Okay. I always forget what move she has, to be fair. I was going to examine it, but I was about to fall down.
Oh, hell. I guess I must jump.
Guessing we're jumping too. That wasn't quite what I wanted there. Okay, guessing we're... Oh, over there. I was going to say, are we diving down? I'm not looking forward to fighting the crones. Even as Geralt, I wouldn't like to be fighting the crones, to be fair. And hear them.
More meat.
More meat, supposedly. This is the crones. Obviously, Ciri's met them previously. That's not what the crones looked like last time, to be fair.
He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness.
Yeah, last time I met the crones, they did not look like that. They've already had their first victim.
Yum, yum.
And there's definitely more than one victim in there, isn't there? Okay, this could be trouble. We're facing them next. Okay. Ciri versus 3 crones. That's how we saw them last time we met, to be fair. Just like that.
Welcome, child of the Elder Blood. We knew you would return.
Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
Because Ciri doesn't really hang around for talking, does she? We've got to be careful because Ciri doesn't take hits very well. Step back or we'll hit you. Okay. I can't do the amulet here.
She must be punished. Naughty, naughty girl.
We'll use her moves where we can. I'm trying my hardest not to over-attack, because obviously if we over-attack, we're going to end up taking a few more hits. And Ciri can't take much damage before she gets too damaged. Right, we nearly got one down at the very least. By the looks of it, anyway. I didn't mean to change what I was going after that. Right, one down. Two to go. Taking a bit of damage there, aren't we?
You die tonight. Naughty, naughty girl.
Oh, blinded and stunned. We're okay though. I was going to say that one dodged us quite well there. The ones with the bats, the one with the bat is so quick to dodge us. We're doing okay. Probably could be better. They're disappearing, that's annoying.
Now. You die tonight.
Come on. Trying to pin them down is the hard part more than anything else.
Naughty, naughty girl.
Yeah, just try and pin them down.
You will die here now.
Right, what? Second one's down, one to go. Come on. Oh. It's gone down again, that. What's... She's down as well. No, she's not. Not quite down anyway. She's now. The 3 crones are down. So Ciri's done her part. Are they definitely down though? These are the crones after all. That'll be a no then. That's one way to do it.
Damn it.
Did she lose her necklace in the end? I'm not too sure. Right.
It's at the summit. Gotta be.
Now it's our turn. Place of power here. Grab that while we're here.
A place of power.
The ability point's not a big deal to be fair, but there we go. Right, make your way up to the summit. I'm not too sure whether we're going to have to face something along the way, or we're just safe getting up there. And then where is Imrith? There he is. That's who he came for. We need payback for him to Vesemir. If we're going to have a fight against him, he's going to be strong. There's no doubt about that. He doesn't seem that bothered that we're here.
The sisters said you would come.
There we go then. That's why he's not bothered.
In the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you. Is she not?
Came alone, yeah, she's here. Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, we're both here.
I want him to know that she's here.
Where is the girl?
Doesn't matter. You'll never get her.
You fought brave. To the bitter end.
Okay, I think it's fight time.
I trust this time will be no different.
I always find fire as a good equalizer, but they didn't seem to do much damage, that one. Problem is his shield's going to block everything, isn't it? And I guarantee I'm not burning through that shield, am I? Trying to get a counter in there while he was attacking.
Stench.
I think we need... I don't know if we can block him or we need a counter. He was open then when he went for an attack. Caught him there. Got a couple of good hits in from the back there. Yeah, 2 attacks is probably our max before he then recovers. Bit of fire though. I'm getting hit with that shield if I try and do 2. Come on then.
What? Lost your nerve?
Couple of attacks in from behind there, that helped. Kind of came past us there. Oh, yeah. Fire doesn't really bother him when his shield's there, to be fair, but I hit him there. Oh, now he's disappeared on us. Right, his shield's gone down, but now he's able to disappear and reappear. Apart from his weapon got stuck there. Come on in, Riff. Got caught. So did he though. That's why his weapon's in the ground there. So we nearly got him. Not enough.
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
That's how you get fire to work. Just pulled half his skin off and then taken them off like that. It's a pretty good fight, to be fair. It wasn't easy by any stretch. That shield was a pain. Can't kill him with his own weapon. Well, that's him done. Leveled up to level 33. That is revenge for Vesemir then. Is that going to be enough for Ciri though? That's the question. There's always a chance that it's not enough.
We did it.
We did?
Barely. How'd it go down there?
We slew only 2 of the crones.
One to get
The
away.
3rd fled. With Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
You avenged Vesemir.
Because we needed a
Avalon
focus.
claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him.
Eredin's next.
Honorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always.
Blood that, to be fair. Always tell her the
I wonder
truth.
if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses at the lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Not quite yet. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's get going.
Thank you for coming with me.
I don't know if it's a good or bad choice. Obviously, we are rapidly running out of time this evening. So we do, as soon as we can save, we'll do so, and that will be it for this evening. But I don't know how much we have to do before we get to that point. But of course, Geralt was going to help Ciri. He was never going to let her fight this alone.
Let's go.
I don't know what happens if we let's stay here a while. I don't know what would have been the difference, to be fair.
The oak is dead.
The oak,
Yeah.
the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Grow them like anyone else. You'll need to live without them.
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Build on
Come,
it.
Geralt.
Farm.
It's time.
Fish.
Manage.
Survive.
On your own.
It's definitely been an interesting 2 hours of the stream, though. We fought the Wild Hunt at Kaer Morhen. We lost Vesemir. I still don't know if there are multiple endings, and if there are, whether we got a good or bad one. So 1 week later, we're in Novigrad, or just outside it, by the looks of things. I'd say once we get to a save point, where we can save. That's what we should be doing.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry.
So anyone that's non-human is what they've been executing. In theory, they shouldn't touch us. They know better than that.
Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated. And witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
So everyone there was at risk by the looks of things.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards!
Good old Zoltan.
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
where have you two been?
Well, killing a member of the Wild Hunt. Even if we hunted him down.
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Zoltan is one of the best characters I think I've met.
Have a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right.
The sorceresses, where are they?
Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that.
What a surprise.
Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Okay. With the elf I know about, we've got to go and speak to him at some point.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zariel arrive.
Because hopefully now, Ciri's got revenge on the General of the Wild Hunt. She'll be ready to learn more about herself, her magic. So that is us done for this evening, I'm afraid. We have done quite a bit. We've leveled up quite a way, level 33 now as well. We've got a lot of skill points to spend, but I don't really have anything to spend them on. I think that's going to make any difference for us. Obviously, we could change some of these, like precise. So currently we're using precise blows. What else can we have for that? Spinning attacks that strikes all foes in the surrounding area, maintaining their attack, consume stamina and adrenaline. Fast attacks then will supply bleeding effect. Affected enemies lose 50 vitality or essence points per second. That's, to be fair, that's not too bad. We've got to work out what we change for that. I don't know. We need to have a proper look, I think. We could get rid of the arrow one, to be fair. I don't think we really need that one. But yeah, it's something we've got to think about what we want to change. If we do, maybe we don't spend the points. I'm not too sure at this point. I need to make that choice at some point. But we've done quite a bit today. We have fought the Wild Hunt at Kaer Morhen. Yes, we lost Vesemir, but still, we survived, and everyone else who joined us survived, bar one. So I still think that's a good result. As I say, I don't know if there is multiple endings. And I don't know if their ending was a good one or a bad one. But in my book, if only we only lost one person, to me that's a good thing. Come on, let me save it. I like double saves on manual save just to be sure I've saved it. Although I did nearly delete our save first thing this evening when we started streaming, so that was a bit fun. But that is us done for this evening. I'm afraid we are out of time. So we are back live Monday morning as we look to Platinum Days Gone. That'll be Monday morning, but the schedule for this coming week does go out tomorrow afternoon, 1 PM GMT, and includes a little message from myself at the start of the schedule video as well. And a live stream post concerning live streams next week. We're live at the community page at 8 PM GMT tomorrow as well. And that is us done. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back Monday morning, but until then, have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.